Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero, and well, today I'm here at the DCWF arena for DCWF Warzone, and of course, on the video right now is the Queen of the Universe. Of course, if Jay is like the King of the Universe, well, we have the Queen of the Universe, and that is Gina Rose. And DCWF Warzone happens I forgot. Okay, so it happens every Sunday. Yes, every Sunday. At what time does it happen? Every Sunday at 2 p.m. SLT. Okay, so and where does it happen? It happens in Second Life. Of course, as always, I suggest that you watch the entire show in Second Life itself. If you don't know how to get there, well, just use the search feature and look for DCWF fan group. Join the group and open the notices, and I'm sure one of the notices has a landmark that will take you to the island of Avalon. That is where the DCWF arena is located. The matches, the show, DCWF Warzone will start in 3 minutes. And until then, I'm just going to focus my viewer and look at and enjoy the Queen of the Universe, Gina Rose.
There, man, I don't know. Really, I don't know. Oh, Jessica Lionheart. I'd like to see Jessica Lionheart go ahead and take on this one. I would like. Go ahead. Men's side, wow. Okay, so we know that James Williams is going to put it up, right? James Williams is going to go ahead and throw it on out there. Yeah, I want to see James Williams go ahead and put it out there against... Is Drewski still with us? Drewski's a great wrestler. Drewski's a great wrestler. I'd like to see him put it up against Sparky. I'd like to see Sparky come in here and try to take it. But on the reverse side of that, I'd like to see Sparky get hammered. Really, honestly. That's why I am on that. I want to see him. I want to see that match just simply because all the crap Sparky talks. I want to see James Williams shut his mouth. So, on the card, but man, I hope James Williams shut Jay up. Oh God, that would be so good. I just any shut Jay up. And that's 2 minutes or less. That's what you got. It's time to start this stuff off, folks. Let's get this thing going. told us he was going to be here yesterday. He said he was going to be doing this. I was hoping his limo got caught in a fiery bus crash and he died in a freaking volley of flames.
Hey, to be fair, he was a very good ref last time. He was very fair. I mean, we had to listen to him, but he was very fair.
That's I don't care about the fair. It's what we're about to have right now that I care about.
You're so sexy.
I know. Ladies and... Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world, it is me, the best referee in the business, the man, the myth, the legend, J. Alexander Frost. I am the champion of the universe, and I'm here to tell you that I'm here because of popular demand. Public demand, I should say. I know you people have been tweeting, you have been Facebooking, you have even used Kick Messenger, even though no one uses Kick Messenger anymore. You used any mean of social media out there, and I have listened, and so did numbers for once. So I'm here now. Yo, come on, people. You all love me. I mean, look at me. I have a referee shirt that says, Best Ref in the Business, J. Alexander Frost. I know I look hot. I am the only one, okay, that has a referee shirt that looks that great, okay? Now, I'm not only here to announce to you that I'm the... Oh, my God, you people. Seriously? I am the best referee in this fucking business, and you people boo me and jeer me? Serious? Anyway, I also have one important announcement to make, but I will not talk until you people shut up and let me speak.
You know, folks, the sooner he gets it done, the sooner it's over with, the sooner we can move on. So go ahead, quiet down, let Jay speak, let him get it out, and then we can move on.
Attention for 1 millisecond, because that's all you can muster up these days. I got an email from the DCWF management. I detest you people. You know that, right?
Seems the feeling is mutual, Jay.
All right. Anyway, you imbeciles, you fucking idiots, I'm here to tell you one thing and one thing only. I got an email from the DCWF management, and guess what it says? Booking for summer. What is the event again? Sorry, I have so much stuff on my plate. The next week's event.
Summer Madness.
Summer Madness. Yes, I was about to say Summer Breeze, but that's an event in Germany about music. Anyway, Summer Madness next Saturday at noon SLT. I have a match. I have a match. And now, it's not against apparently, the DCWF management was not happy that I won my last match against Monty. Okay? And it's written in the email that, because of some questionable antics that, I didn't do, but apparently they want a rematch between me and Monty. So, I asked for a pay raise, and Numbers granted it to me because I am the #1 wrestler. So here's the thing. I will have a rematch against Monty on Summer Madness. And it's going to be a slaughter. Because I will take this guy down once again. Did it before, gonna do it again. Because I am the man, the myth, the legend, J. Alexander Frost. The best wrestler, the best referee, the best commentator, and overall, the jack of all trades. So I will now call this show down the middle. And I will be here looking awesome because I am the best referee in the business. And you can all suck my toe.
Well, there we go. So, Mr. J. Alexander Frost is facing off against Marvelous Monty at Summer Madness.
Can we make it a gag match? That both parties have to be gagged before coming into the arena? Not even the ring, the arena.
So there's another match we got for Summer Madness, all set and ready to go, loaded in the chamber and ready to fire, as it were.
All right, can I?
Said, let's bring out our first match of the night. Well, Jay fixes all the turnbuckles and makes sure everything is straight up and down.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing kicked off. Weighing in at 379 pounds, he stands 7 foot even. His hometown is Broken Bow, Oklahoma. He is Voodoo, the Big Bear, Cooperstone.
I guess we can call Voodoo stiff arms. Look at those arms, my goodness. Those are huge.
From the hometown of San Rafael, California. He weighs in at 359 pounds. He stands 6 feet 9 inches tall. The current DCWF Men's World Champion. He is James Williams.
All right. Looks like Jay is getting a hold of the belt there to hang on to during this DCWF World Heavyweight Champion match. What a way to start the show.
Right? I mean, right off the bat, this is a championship match. I mean, they're going for the belt. Who the hell starts the show with a title match?
We do. That's who the hell.
That's right. Sunday Warzone, we do that.
Where anything can happen. And it is. Hey, wait, did you get those M&Ms I sent you?
Hold on just a second. I'm actually trying to invite people to come see us.
Well, I just thought I should send you some M&Ms, so you can't say I don't give you M&Ms.
I appreciate that. I love M&Ms.
All right, so it looks like Dave's getting ready.
Fight!
Thank you, Solo, for the traditional fight. Can't start a DCWF match without it.
All right, looks like the two men are facing off right now.
Yeah, James laying right in there, right quick. But it looks like Voodoo's coming back and whipping James towards the ropes. James coming off the ropes. Ooh, and a big shoulder block. And you know, there's no other kind of shoulder block other than big when it's Voodoo doing it to you, right?
All right, folks, here we go. Look at these two. These are freaking behemoths in that ring. Every time they stomp around, every time somebody hits that mat, you feel it all the way through the ring. It's crazy how big these two are, and they are just going at it. It's like two bull elephants charging each other constantly. Now the two men are facing off right there, and Voodoo shoots off and looks like he comes up on the losing end of that one as James takes the brunt of that and still stands. James with the clothesline taking Voodoo down. Nice elbow drop there by James.
Looks like Voodoo felt every pound down with that elbow drop. Looks like James is going for a pin there, but Voodoo's a little caught in the ropes.
Yeah, I don't think that was actually going to count as a pin. I mean, there was no counting that. Voodoo being in the ropes, there's no way to count that as a pin. I can't believe Jay put it on the line like this against Voodoo so quickly again.
Well, James kind of asked for every match to be a title match, or is up for the challenge of it. So that means whatever gets booked, he has to deal with, right? I mean, that just goes to show his bravery, his bravado. I don't know. Sometimes bravery is smart, and sometimes it's not, right?
You know what? James Williams decided he was not going to be one of those champions that ducks people. He wasn't going to be one of those paper champions that refuses fights or what have you, like we would expect from somebody like Jay or really Jay. So James Williams went ahead and threw it out there, said flat out, anytime, all comers, anywhere. He doesn't care if you come out of the crowd after him. He'll put that title on the line. And now we see James Williams thrown into that corner, slammed up into it as Voodoo charges in. Voodoo running in. He's got that foot in James's throat. Voodoo choking James out right there in the corner. James in trouble. Meanwhile, Jay Alexander's counting him down, trying to get him out of the corner.
Well, you know, I don't know, those two guys are pretty big. I don't know how assertive one might. I mean, Jay's got a very big attitude, I guess. That's probably why he feels brave enough to get in there and try to boss those two guys around. Huh?
Okay, yeah. He's the best in his own mind. I tell you what, ain't nobody better than him. I promise.
He's definitely very brave, right? Or foolhardy. Take your pick.
Foolhardy would be it. We got to roll up pin one, but that's not going to do it. It's going to take a lot more than that to hold the champion down. I mean, Voodoo wouldn't stay down for that. James Williams isn't either. It's not like James has given up a whole lot. I mean, Voodoo's got him by a couple of inches on this, and by no weight. I mean, these two are so evenly matched as far as size and stature goes. I think what the advantage here is that Voodoo has been around forever. He is definitely the veteran in the ring, whereas James Williams, as we discussed earlier in the show, although he's been here for a year and a little bit, he's still a newcomer to wrestling compared to Voodoo. And I think that's where Voodoo's got the advantage here. Just the simple ring knowledge that he brings into it. And now Voodoo's up behind James Williams. Nice choke. James Williams reaching back. He's not going to be putting up with that. Gorgeous jawbreaker right there from James Williams. Down goes Voodoo. Big jawbreaker right there from James Williams.
I feel like every time we say big in this match, it's like we're just stating the obvious, huh?
Right? It's just kind of redundant. Everything these two men do is going to be big because these two are
Right?
just freaking behemoths, they're mammoths in that ring right now.
They're so big,
I
there's
hope
no
we
such thing as a
reinforce
light
that.
punch going on underneath it. Like, heavy fists, heavy elbows, big kicks.
Clothesline from Voodoo the Bear Cooperstone sends James Williams ass over tea kettle. See what I mean? It's any one of us normal humans out here, take a hit like that, our head's gonna pop right the fuck off our shoulders.
Right?
James Williams thrown into the ropes, comes springing back. Voodoo there waiting for him. James got something for him. No, James with the big discus punch takes Voodoo right down. Voodoo down to the mat. Gorgeous comeback by James Williams.
Sounds like the crowd's either a little torn or not sure who they should be cheering for at this point. I mean, I think some people are a little torn about James even because he's a former convict, and so they might not realize that he was in prison for protecting somebody, and he's a good guy,
He
and
is a good guy.
It's definitely Voodoo lately that would be on the wrong side here. There's going to be a right and wrong. It's definitely been Voodoo with Voodoo's been kind of more vicious, like kind of holding holds when he didn't used to break holds, and not being so nice to the fans and stuff.
Well, okay, not nice to the fans. That's an understatement. He has flat out told the fans to fuck off.
This is true. Like he's been he's been showing a huge attitude change from the Voodoo of the past, right? Like that's the thing. He's had a complete 180. Doesn't care about what the fans think.
That's fine, but the fact that Jolene looks up to him so much and he has taken her down that path, Voodoo does what he wants. That's fine. Voodoo can do that. That's his choice to make. But the fact that he's leading Jolene down that path because Jolene, I mean, she looks up to him so much, and he's just using that to take her down the wrong path. I'm lost respect for Voodoo in that regard. Look at the power right there. James Williams lifting Voodoo Cooperstone, getting him up for the suplex, and then carrying him. Not even doing it. He carried that man 5 feet, suspended in the air like that before dropping him on his back. That is how powerful James Williams is. That is the kind of strength these two men are bringing into this match. Nice sharpshooter locked in right there. The lockdown. James Williams got it locked in deep, but they're close enough. I think Voodoo can actually crawl over and grab a rope right now. I don't think we're going to see a submission here, although I wish we would. And yeah, Kristen, this comes from a place, as you know, Voodoo was one of the first people I met in wrestling when I started. Voodoo has always been something of a inspiration to me. One of those people that made me think this is what.
Right?
Yeah, I wouldn't call him a hero, but he was really. I mean, he was one of the guys that people came to ask, hey, how can you do this? Can you show me how to do this move? Can you help me train with this? Always there, upstanding guy. Fantastic to everybody, newcomers, rookies, veterans, whatever. Voodoo was always there to help them. And for the fans, Voodoo was always there. And then for him to make this turn, yeah, it's really kind of, I'm taking it a little personal here because, like I said, he was one of the first people I met in wrestling when I started this. So, yeah, I'm kind of a little disgruntled with Voodoo.
Little disgruntled. I'd say you're very disgruntled. But I think a lot of people are. I mean, Voodoo's always been one of those fan favorites until recently, and so it's a little bit one of those things, right? Where it's kind of why? You can ask the guy why. I mean, he kind of laid it out, saying he's tired of trying to bow to the fans and stuff. But James here, on the other hand, James has been a force to be reckoned with since the day.
You know what? I don't know, for anybody that doesn't know the history there, James Williams, of course, we called him the inmate at the time because he was. That's what he was. He was an inmate. He was incarcerated. He was in prison. The deal that was cut was that for every match James Williams won, the inmate won, that would be 1 month off his sentence. For everyone he lost, that was one that got added to his sentence. James wanted to get home to see his family. James took these terms knowing that the sentence that he had could be extended by months upon months upon months.
Voodoo apparently isn't going to even finish the match. He says Voodoo showed
And James is going right after him on the ramp. James isn't going to take that. As we know, this is Sunday Warzone. Anything that happens on the outside of that ring is fair game. Look at James Williams. They can be counted out, but James Williams goes after Voodoo the Bear Cooperstone. Look at that. Big move right there. The German suplex by James Williams. Bear driven into that ramp. That metal ramp. Bear Cooperstone just driven in. Both men counted out, and they are not stopping.
Yeah, the referee has counted them out.
And they are still going at it. James Williams showing Bear Cooperstone that he is definitely in his league. Bear may need to rethink his thoughts on James Williams. James, of course, retaining the title because of the disqualification, because both men are being counted out. But these two, they're not done facing off against each other. They give a damn that the bell has rung. These two outside the ring, it's war zone. Anything goes on the outskirts. And these two are showing it that it's just going to keep going. There is going to be some bad blood between these two until this thing is settled. And I look for a few more just vicious matches between these two.
Jay's telling these guys to come on, but it looks like Voodoo's kind of making his way around to us over here.
Give me a goddamn mic right now.
Okay, here you go, Voodoo.
Thank you.
All right, Voodoo over here.
Yeah, still got manners, but I know I've been gone for a long time. None of you ever give a shit anyway, so that's all irrelevant. But the real reason I'm here is I'm challenging you, son. Summer Madness. Be ready. Be ready for a fight.
I beat you as
It's
Master
not,
Champions.
no. You just zip it. You just
I
zip
beat
it.
you as Master Champions for Twig. I will beat you at Summer Madness for
You just
me.
zip it.
You're
It's
on.
my time to talk. You zip it. I challenge you. No more running. No more ducking. I'll be here. And I know you will be.
I haven't ran. I haven't ducked. You're the bitch that ran away. I told you I accept.
I'm getting out of here. Later.
All right, well, there you go. It was.
Bitch.
We knew that James Williams was going to be a Summer Madness. All it took was for somebody to issue a challenge. James has said he accepts any and all comers. There you have it right there now. James Williams, the Voodoo Bear Cooperstone title match, a rematch of what happened today. But I think this time, yeah. But I think this time we're going to see it through. I don't think there's going to be any saying you're not ready for me and then walking off.
Well, James has got 6 days to get ready for that fight, and I think Voodoo being out with all the training he's been doing and all the thinking he's been doing, he definitely sounds like he's coming in hot. So we'll see what happens on Saturday, August 31st at Summer Madness between the two of them. That being said, I guess we should roll right into our next match then.
Are we ready for that? Because, wow, that first match, I don't know if anybody can handle anymore. Okay, looks like we're going to have something fun going on here. Coming out of Blackpool, England, weighing in at 235 pounds, standing 6 feet even. He is the gorgeous nightmare, Nick Odium. Do with the Dick Odium and his fire breathing and fire juggling and all that good stuff. I do like those too.
It, right? You can't
Right? It definitely grabs your attention, I'll tell you that. All right, his opponent standing in at 6 feet as well, weighing in at 200 pounds. His hometown is Strabon, Ireland. He is the last Irish outlaw, Bazza Windlow.
I guess that's right. This is all of Jay's favorite people in one match going on here.
Whoa, Jay was Bazza Windlow with that, what's that thing called?
A hurley stick.
A hurley stick. All right. Jay checking both men out. I know he's a little nervous right here. Bazza Windlow, Nick Odium, neither one of them liking Jay overly much. Jay's got to be a little bit.
Well, Jay did Bazza super kicked Jay, then Jay hit Bazza with some brass knuckles. There's some business between them, and there's a business between Jay and Nick. With he's always calling Nick a freak and stuff. I know Jay's a professional and he's going to try to keep this professional, but I wouldn't be surprised if the other two guys just turned around and said, let's beat up Jay. But I guess we're going to find out what's going to happen as soon as Jay rings the bell here.
All right, Bazza Windlow, Nick Odium, folks. If you're not, these two have been around SL Wrestling for so long. They're either recently returned or new to DCWF, fairly new. Bazza haven't been around, about 6 months ago he came back. Nick Odium coming back, probably 2 months ago?
Like I would say Bazza's definitely refreshed after having a little bit of a break there, and that invigorates a person, right? Gives them a little.
Absolutely. So if you're thinking, if you've been following DCWF and you're like, hey, who are these newcomers? Well, they're not really newcomers, not to wrestling. They're just new to the DCWF. But let me tell you, folks, both of these people, both of these men in this ring are fantastic wrestlers in their own right. Very well versed in all of the tactics and techniques of wrestling, and tried and true ring veterans. Right now, we see Bazza Windlow. Nice hammerlock right there on Nick Odium.
Bazza can be quite the technical wrestler, I know a lot of people remember back in the day when he used to do a lot of high flying and flippy stuff. He's gotten very much more grounded lately. That doesn't mean he doesn't fly once in a while. He certainly does, but he's a lot more into the holds and being in some vicious pain that way. Big on strikes and stuff nowadays too. It's like he's just gotten so vicious and so much of it. He's kind of dug deep into that reservoir of how to make somebody hurt.
Oh, Nick Odium picking Bazza up. Nasty shin buster right there. Bazza right down. Nick Odium not overly pleased with a wet willy, evidently, that was bestowed upon him by Bazza Windlow.
Yeah, Bazza does that to people sometimes. He knows it's not their favorite thing in the world. I mean, who wants to get wet?
Nobody. It's nobody's favorite thing in the world.
Nobody.
Of all the kinks out there, I'm pretty sure that's not one by anybody.
Right? Like finger in my ear? No.
No,
That's
not it.
not something anybody asks for.
Nick Odium, Bazza Windlow, to the ropes, both of them springing back off, both of them meeting up in the middle of the ring, and Nick Odium with the first move right there, leg lariat, Bazza Windlow down, Nick Odium, beautifully executed leg lariat right there as both men sprung off the ropes right to the center of the ring. Now Nick has Bazza, he's got that wrist, he is twisting it, he is working it. Beautiful takedown arm drag right there by Nick Odium. Again, both of these men very technical wrestlers, both of these men very knowledgeable about wrestling, and their ring savvy is incredible.
That Nick is touching his nipples. Apparently that's not okay.
I believe that Bazza thinks somebody is touching his nipples.
Oh, and now Nick's running his fingers through Bazza's hair. Nick's getting a little touchy here. Bazza's saying he needs an adult. Wade, do you want to step in and be that adult?
I'm not an adult. I quit adulting a long time ago, and I'm not getting in the middle of those two for anything. Bazza Windlow with an irate, stopping that crap from Nick Odium. Bazza turning around, grabs him, snapmare. Nick Odium down, Bazza off the ropes, and Bazza comes springing back in. Nice momentum built up as he just kicks Nick Odium in the head. Bazza springing off the ropes. There we go. We see some of that high flying right there. One of the moves made famous by high jumpers, actually. And it worked. He nailed Nick Odium with that, and now Bazza goes to working on Nick's leg. What these two they're just taunting each other. Bazza, nasty foot DDT, that'll wrench your knee out of place. And now Bazza jumps right on top of Nick. He just starts hammering right into his head.
Like
He's got him.
Been big about stuff like that lately, right? With all the mean strikes and that viciousness that just comes from somewhere inside you, like an animal, right?
I think Bazza had a nasty breakup at some point, and he's just taking out on everybody in the world. Okay, we got to roll a pin, 1, 2, and that's all we're gonna get. Bazza looking a little frustrated that he did not get that 3 count right there, but to his credit, Bazza stays right on top of Nick. He doesn't bother going after the referee for it. Nick slammed into the turnbuckle. Bazza back across the ring. Goes coast to coast. He comes charging in. Nick rolling out of the way. Bazza slamming into the turnbuckle. Nick Odium right in behind him. Spinning back kick as he catches Bazza in that corner. Slamming him into the corner. He's up against the turnbuckle right now. Jay's telling him to get out. Here we go, Nick Odium, a series of blows to the head, European uppercut following all that. Bazza Windlow taking it, slumping into that corner. Nick Odium taking control of the match right now.
You know, Nick is fast becoming a bit of a favorite among some of our fans here, it seems. I noticed this the other day, too.
Oh, well, the Warbloods love him. The Warbloods think that he's one of their long-lost relatives or something.
It's the skin, isn't it?
It is the skin. Nick Odium up on the top. He comes flying back. High risk, high payoff. He gets it. Rebound, corkscrew. Oh, followed up by the corkscrew moon. And he nails him 1, 2. Bazza barely able to get his shoulder up, but he does. Not sure how he did after those 2 moves by Nick Odium. You see, folks, Nick Odium showing off his high-flying ability there, that pure athleticism as he starts springing up all over this ring. Nick picking Bazza up, quick kick to the gut, softening him up. Nick off the ropes, Bazza there waiting for him, and Bazza waits for Nick to come back in. Bazza, roundhouse kick, showing Nick that he's got a little bit of fancy moves himself. Goes to stomping on Nick's gut right now. Bazza the standing corkscrew moons.
Like
Bazza letting
Bazza
Nick
used
go.
to play a lot, right? Like Bazza used to play that. He knows how to play that game. He's just showing Nick he knows.
Right? And Bazza's showing him he's got the moves too. Nick Odium taking that corkscrew right to the chest. Bazza up behind Nick, and now he's got him. He has picked him up. He's got Nick stretched. Nick in trouble. Bazza, the Osaka cutter. We haven't seen that in a long time. Oh my God, what a devastating move. Bazza, Windlow, Nick Odium. Holy shit. Bazza with that Osaka cutter. That should spell it. 1, 2. And no. Nick Odium finding it somewhere inside him to kick out of that. Man, somebody does that Osaka cutter to me, I'm just going to lay there and cry and beg for my life.
Just die.
Right? I don't even want to live with the pain that thing causes. All right, Bazza, Windlow, Nick thrown into the corner. Bazza following him right in. Bazza up on the ropes. Here he goes. He is pounding right into Nick's head. Up there with a series of blows. 8, 9, 10. Bazza just going at it. Slamming into Nick Odium. Nick, no answer for that as he slumps into that corner. Bazza's got him softened up. Bazza coast to coast. Comes flying in the Yakuza kick. And he nails it. Nick now on his butt. Slump down in the corner. Bazza comes running in one more time. Getting that momentum. He comes sliding in. Elbow to the face. And Nick is rocked. Bazza reaching down, grabbing that foot, yanking Nick out of the corner.
Doesn't sound like the fans are too stoked about this. But, I mean, it's what's happening, right?
Bazza, the double foot stomp. And you can hear Nick's breath leave his lungs. Roll up pin. 1, 2.
But that double foot stomp, that's just like a vicious move, right? Like, that's all of it. The impact is all of somebody's weight down on the chest. Like, I'm surprised Nick was able to carry on with this after that one.
Well, that is a lot of weight coming down on your chest, too. I mean, wow. That'd drive all the air right out of you. And I agree. I don't know how Nick's still going, but he is. All right, Bazza's got Nick lifted up. The catch tornado DDT.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Nick really hit that hard. He saw an opportunity to take Bazza down because Bazza just paused just a little too long when he lifted it up in the air. And then Bazza...
Yeah, he did.
Nick came down, you know? Came down on
Bazza
like a wrecking ball.
Bazza wanted to show off a little bit as he put Nick up in the air, and Nick took full advantage of that, like Kristen said. Well done, Nick. Now Nick trying to regain control of this match. He slams Bazza into the corner. Nick right in after him. What is that? Oh my God. I thought Erie was our dancing darling. Nick Odium.
Wants to contend for that title, it sounds like.
Nick going back coast to coast. He comes flying in, balls to the face. And that's it for Bazza Windlow. He took a whole face full of Nick's balls right there. Nick's sweaty balls right in Bazza's face, and Bazza has no answer for that. He's drugged out to the center. Nick kicks him in the gut. Nick off the ropes. He springs in. Nick with the standing, shining black. Bazza down to his knee. Nick, the Kopu kick. Oh my God. Nick is putting together a devastating series of attacks. I have no idea how Bazza is going to recover from this at all. Nick, the layback victory cleared 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner by pinfall, Nick, the Gorgeous Nightmare, Odium. Wait a minute, that's not the right music. That's not Nick's music. What the hell's going on? That's not Nick's music.
Looks like we got Mr. SLTW Men's Champion Michael Thomas coming out.
Why is Michael coming out here? The match is over. Michael comes out. He's got that belt draped over him. He won it. We get to carry it.
Hand me a freaking mic. Well, never mind, and I can come up when I want to, Wade. Nick, yesterday you laid hands on Beth, and I don't like freaks like you touching her.
Of course, yesterday Nick did a move and like hit Beth instead of Michael, and went and sat and like was checking on Beth instead of Michael. Had to kind of watch that for a minute, but he got the win.
That's a rather soft sell there, Kristen. Nick Odium did a flying leap off of the top turnbuckle down onto the arena floor and basically missile drop kicked Beth in the face.
Yesterday, Nick, I picked up a win by countout because you were so busy checking on Beth. You know she is a tough lady. She wrestled for WPWF. She knows how to take a hit. You worried about her did give me a win. However, I think I want to pop a win on you. Give you a reason to never, ever touch Beth again and to show you in the world why I am INS champion. What do you say, Nick? Are you man enough? Step up and face me at Summer Madness for the SW title?
All right, Nick shouts back, well, first off, let me stop you there, Cherry Pie. I wasn't checking on Beth because I thought she was hurt. After all, I am certain she has been teabagged many times, though obviously not by you. I was only concerned because for once she had a real man on top of her and the rush of pleasure just made her faint. As for your challenge, if I can call it that, judging from how you chose to win yesterday, you attacked me from behind. No one takes me from behind. Oh, the things I could say right there. At least not without my permission. Okay. However, my dear Michael, seeing as you're not the man you claim and need a lesson in discipline, I gladly accept the challenge to punish you and put you in your proper place. Just know this, sweetie. I can be a real bloodthirsty bitch or a nightmare dressed like a wet dream. I don't.
Bitch! Run!
I feel a little dirty having read that. Well, Michael, it sounds like you've got your answer, sir. You have your match for Summer Madness now. All right.
Right before we move into this next match, I'd like to remind everybody that this is a match from the women at WPWF. We work in partnership with them and stuff like that. Where we like to be friends. And so, with that in mind, I'd like to remind everybody, please go check out WPWF. They run their shows every Saturday at 6 p.m. SLT. There is a where they are about on the map, and you can find them.
Landmark would be the word you're looking for.
Thank you. I had like 5 messages pop up as soon as I said that.
Yes, there is a landmark for that. And folks, I went to the match last night. I went to that show. Those women, man, I'm frightened. Those ladies hold nothing back. It's like they are trying to kill each other. It's not a friendly match. It's not a sporting event. It is a death match every time any of those women get in the ring. It's insane over there. So definitely, if you got time, 6 p.m. SLT on a Saturday, please, please, please take that landmark. Go check it out because, folks, I promise you are going to see some of the top female wrestling in all of Second Life.
Yeah, you're going to see some amazing stuff. So make sure you go and check it out.
Right,
it is an asylum. That is right. That's where all the crazy women go and hang out. It's the asylum.
I thought it was crazy over here when we had all those Legos in the ring that time. But to see the thumbtacks spread out and them getting slammed onto those thumbtacks, fuck that!
All right, well, since we're talking about them, why don't you go on and start bringing those lovely ladies out there, Wade?
All right, our next match is going to be a triple threat match. Here we go, folks. Let's get the first one coming out. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds from Central Europe, Asylum City. She is the Dark Siren, Samantha Foxy.
Oh, wrong one. My bad.
What? What is that? Here we go. Let's get that one going again. Samantha Foxy. Come on, Sam. All right. The next one to come down, folks, here she comes from Seattle, Washington at 125 pounds. She stands 5 feet, 5 inches tall. Beth Rogers, and that's Michael Thomas's music. All right, folks. And last, but definitely not least, from the tethered void, coming in at 183 pounds, she stands 5 feet, 11 inches tall. She is the inevitable Lady Death. All right. You just heard it from Kristen. Last night, y'all may be living up there wondering why Samantha Foxy is covered in bandages and stuff like that. Last night, Samantha Foxy was the champion over there at WPWF. She defended her title against the inevitable Lady Death and lost. The Lady Death put those bandages on Samantha by beating her so terribly that the doctor recommended that Samantha does not come out for this match. But Samantha wasn't going to have any part of that. She is going to show up, and here she is, Lady Death, having taken the title from her last night, just last night.
You mean Lady Witch?
All right, it looks like we're getting ready to go here.
Okay, so for the followers of DCWF, this may be, like me, the first time you're getting to see Beth actually wrestle. Beth and Samantha start off towards the center. You can see Samantha's not looking good right now. She looks like she's in pain still. She's limping a little bit as she heads out to the center of the ring. Beth going right after her. Meanwhile, Lady Death stands in a corner biding her time. I guess that's not a bad move. That's actually kind of smart of her as she stands over there waiting. Oh, now Lady Death comes charging in right to the center, kicks both of them. Lady Death with a bicycle kick, taking out both Samantha, Foxy, and Beth. Now Lady Death reaching down, picking up Samantha Foxy, the woman that she beat for the title last night, the woman who is still bandaged and maybe still a little bit bloody, who the doctors told do not come do this match. Lady Death going right after her. Big headbutt to that bandaged noggin of Samantha Foxy. Samantha flung into the corner. Right where Beth was waiting for her. Beth coming up, big boot to Samantha Foxy, laying her out cold. Bicycle kick, and she takes down Samantha Foxy as Beth had thrown her into the corner. Now you see Beth backing up, moving over to that other corner, kind of staying neutral again. Meanwhile, Beth is going after Samantha Foxy. Samantha Foxy, evidently the chosen opponent for both women right now. It's a little 2-on-1, little handicap thing going on right here as both women go after Samantha Foxy. Nice leg lariat from Beth. We got a roll-up pin. One. And Lady Death's not going to have any part of that. She comes over and breaks that crap up real quick. Leg drop on the back of Beth's head. But it catches both Beth and Samantha Foxy. Lady Death's not going to have it be that quick, that easy for anyone.
Well, over there at WPWF, Samantha's kind of a good girl, and both Lady Death and Beth are kind of, I'm not going to say they're on the same page, but they definitely both kind of play for that same not-so-good girl team, and,
evil bitches, maybe?
Well, I don't want to say evil bitch. I mean, that's a little rough.
That's a little descriptive, a little honest. I don't know.
Call Lady Death an evil bitch. Look at her.
She looks exactly like what an evil. If you look in a dictionary under evil bitch, it's her picture. Lady Death throwing Samantha into the ropes. Samantha shooting back off. I'm sorry. What was that?
I don't know if that's a smart thing doing that to her.
Roll up. One. I'm not saying it to her. I'm over here on the desk. They're up in the ring. They're not listening to me. They're busy wrestling. They're not listening to anything I say right now. Beth coming over, breaking up that pin attempt. Same thing Lady Death did. Beth doesn't want this to be over that quickly unless it's her getting the pin for it. Now Lady Death rising, grabbing her head as Beth had come over and kicked her in it to stop that pin. Samantha's still on the receiving end of all of this. I mean, she is the chosen enemy, evidently. And like Kristen was saying, Samantha Foxy, good girl. Lady Death and Beth, bad girls. Lady Death, Beth, mean girls. Samantha Foxy, nice, innocent, pristine young lady. Now Lady Death and Beth face off in the center of the ring. Lock up right there. Oh, Lady Death grabbing her. The throat choke. The throat choke by Lady Death. And she has got Beth down on her knees. Jay is standing there counting them. Forearm club by Lady Death, driving Beth to the mat. Now, Lady Death turned around to face off against Michael Thomas. Michael up on the apron. Kristen, Michael up on the apron. Beth down on the mat. Lady Death not having any part of this. Death pushing Michael off that apron. Michael, dude, you may be the man, but this is Lady Death. I'm pretty sure she'll whip your ass.
You can't push me like that.
Oh, she can and did. I'm pretty sure Lady Death would beg to differ on that point of view. Oh, Samantha Foxy shooting off, and here she comes. She does that rope shoot. She nails Beth, driving her to the ground right into a series of poundings right there. Samantha Foxy on top of Beth. Samantha Foxy trying to show she's got a little moxie left in her as she goes right after Beth. She goes in to start tearing her up. Beth in trouble. Samantha Foxy, big cyclone rising big. Looked like an axe handle kick there. Driving it right on Beth's neck. Nice takedown. Nice pin. One. And Lady Death not having any part of that. Once again, breaking up the pin attempt. But Samantha Foxy showing she's got a little left in her tank even after last night as she came in hard after Beth.
They might not be fighting for a title here tonight at DCWF. They sure are putting on a title match, like quality match, title fight quality match here, aren't they?
Without a doubt. This is what I was saying when I was watching this last night. These ladies hold nothing back. I mean, they're out here to kill each other. They want to end careers. Lady Death sending Sam into the rope. Sam comes flying back. Death is there waiting for her. Death picks her up, catching her up the gorilla press. And she's got her suspended above her head. Look at the power in Lady Death right now. She is just holding Samantha. She moves over towards the ropes. Samantha trying to get out of that. Lady Death has her in that grip. She's got her held up, that gorilla press, and she is just holding her. Finally, Lady Death puts her down on the outside of the ring, tossing her over the top rope. Samantha landing hard on the arena floor.
Wow.
Now Lady Death has turned around, her sole focus going to Beth. This may not be the best thing for Beth right now. Lady Death looking to be a little bit riled up.
Ooh, that's a big haymaker there.
Lady Death on on top of Beth right now. Michael can only watch as Death starts to manhandle Beth. Beth coming across. Lady Death there waiting for Lady Death. Big back body drop over the top goes Beth, and she is down out on that arena floor. She lands hard. Michael Thomas can do nothing but stand there and watch as his Lady Love is tossed over the top rope. Now Lady Death out there on the outskirts. She is going after Samantha Fox. I guess she figures Beth is not going to be able to recover from that anytime soon. Meanwhile, she's out there. She's got Samantha Foxy by the hair. She is driving her head into the ring, slamming it into that apron. The action all on the outside of the ring right now. Lady Death throwing Samantha Foxy back into the center. Beth coming in of her own volition as she gets back in the ring too. And now Lady Death is going to join both the ladies. The only one still down was Samantha Foxy. Beth looked like she was going for a pin. Death comes sliding in, breaking up the pin.
Yeah, definitely. Beth was going for a pin there, and it looks like Lady Death was like, "Nah, I don't think so." I think Lady Death is trying to make sure that these two ladies know that this is her ring, apparently, and not theirs.
Now Samantha Foxy and Beth are down on that mat. Lady Death standing over them like a tyrant as she stands above them. Lady Death telling Beth that she's quite persistent. Beth firing back as she tries. Death not amused evidently by that retort from Beth. Lady Death picking up Beth. And looks like we might have some cannibalism going on. I'm not sure. Oh, out of nowhere, off the side, Samantha Foxy comes flying in, missile drop kick by Samantha Foxy, and she nails Lady Death. Maybe the only thing that saved Beth. Samantha Foxy, I love it. Coming in with that missile drop kick, a little bit of payback from last night. Samantha Foxy picking up Lady Death. She goes to big chops across the chest, softening her up. Now a series of knees to the face. Lady Death is wobbly. Samantha Foxy kick to the gut. Lady Death doubled over. Samantha Foxy once again off the rope. She comes flying in. Lady Death stands up right into a leg lariat. Samantha Foxy laying her out flat right there in the mat. Beth still trying to recover. Samantha Foxy kneeling over Lady Death. Reaching up. She grabs Death, yanking her up. Throws her into the ropes. Foxy off the ropes herself. She springs off. She comes in. Oh, clothesline sending Lady Death over the top rope. Samantha Foxy showing that she is not done with Lady Death by a long shot. Lady Death tumbling over the top rope, slamming hard onto that arena floor. Now Samantha Foxy turns, and all her attention goes to Beth. Beth, however, quick surprise roll up there. She goes 1-2. Oh, Beth playing a little possum. She almost gets Samantha Foxy there with that surprise pin.
How was it 3?
Beth with that small package right there. Samantha Foxy walking right into it. Lady Death hasn't moved since Samantha sent her out of the ring over onto the arena floor. Now she's slowly starting to get to her feet. Samantha Foxy breathing heavily, try to catch her breath. Beth over in the corner. Lady Death sliding back into the ring. She has recovered from that tumble she took. Oh, looks like Beth going up to the top rope. Lady Death attacking Samantha Foxy. There she goes, the ground and pound. Beth comes flying off to nail both of them. Beth looks like she's pinning both women right now. Beth yelling for the referee to count. Jay Alexander telling her the shoulders are up, the shoulders are up. Beth having to get up. And, you know, Jay's right. The women's shoulders were up. No matter that Beth was laying across both ladies, neither one of the ladies had their shoulders down. Now Beth is up. Beth is taunting them. She's like, get up, come on, let's have some more of this. Both of the ladies right now trying to recover from that big splash that Beth laid on them. Lady Death standing there to face off against Beth. Lady Death goes over against the rope. She shoots off of him. She comes running in directly at Beth. Big drop kick right there, right to Beth's face. Beth goes down, head slamming into that mat. Meanwhile, Samantha Foxy is crawled off to the other side of the ring. She is trying to get a moment to catch her breath, gather her wit, while Lady Death goes to work on Beth. Beth in a lot of trouble right now. Lady Death, the bigger, obviously, of the two women, picks her up. She's got her in the abdominal stretch. Beth in trouble. That belly being stretched out, that tummy being stretched out, that back twisted, the arm pulled back. Lady Death has it locked in deep there in the center of the ring. There is no escape for Beth right here. She better hope something comes up. Yes, she did.
Bitch.
Lady Death dropping Beth. She's not even going. Now Michael is up on the apron. Michael right in Death's face, calling her a bitch repeatedly. That's not very nice, Michael. And Lady Death, big haymaker right across Michael Thomas. Meanwhile, Beth comes up behind her. Beth with the big breaker, and that might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Beth came in. Lady Death was distracted by Michael. Lady Death got caught by the bank breaker, and she is out cold. She is out cold on the mat. Beth, all she needs to do is grab her and turn her over. Oh, no. Lady Death recovering quickly. Looks like Beth missed her shot right there. But now, Lady Death is pissed.
You mean bitch. Fat cow bitch.
Lady Death looking angrier than a woman is on her 7th day of her period. Lady Death turning around, big eye rake across Beth's face. Beth flung into the ropes. Lady Death coming out after her. Lady Death scooping her up, upside down. Beth set up for, oh, this could be extremely devastating. The tombstone. No, the final resting place. Oh, damn. That may be it. 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Death. The final resting place applied to Beth, and that was all she wrote. Samantha tried to get back in there to break up the kill, and she just didn't have her air right there. Lady Death very angry, very unhappy.
You still that fat cow?
Lady Death not even willing to acknowledge that Michael Thomas exists anymore. Making her way up to the top of the ramp. She is out and gone. Samantha crawling over to the side. Beth still out of it. Michael Thomas escorting Beth back up the walk. Samantha Foxy slowly making her way. Those bandages look like they got a little bit of fresh blood on them after that match. Woo. All right, well, Samantha survived, which we're all happy about. That was a hell of a match. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what you can expect from WPWF every Saturday night, 6 p.m. SLT. The LM was posted out in local. I hope you grabbed it because, folks, that is the kind of wrestling you get every time. No holds barred. They go balls to the wall, tits to the wall, sorry. Every time.
I like that. Tits to the wall.
It is a hell of a thing to watch, folks.
That was a great match. That was a great match. Brought to you by the lovely ladies of DCWF. Like, maybe they're a little crazy, but it works for them, right? It totally works.
It's scary as hell. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
All right, so I mean, with that in mind, I know we watched one great ladies match, and like I said before, once the ladies took over tonight, it was ladies all the rest of the way. So why don't we bring out our main event if everybody is ready? Is everybody ready for the main event? No?
I'm ready for the main event. I am. I'm very much ready for it. I'm very excited about the main event.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. All right. Now you go ahead and start bringing up them ladies then.
I'm so okay. Wow, man, social media gets to you right quick, doesn't it? All right, here we go. Coming out first, standing at 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 118 pounds. She hails from Baldwin, Florida. Jaxi, let's get elevated. Velineux. And there's that vicious growl from Jaxi. All right, her opponent for this match, coming in at 5 feet 5 inches tall. She weighs 120 pounds. She hails from the Dark Realms. She is Faylen. Jaxi with her mighty roar. We all love that mighty roar.
Yes, although there are Sydney bears everywhere still. Gotta get on that cleanup crew, apparently.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We got the main event right now. Jaxi Velineux, Faylen. I tell you what, this promises to be a very quick-paced match. Y'all don't want to take your eyes off the ring for a second. Waiting for Jay Alexander to okay both ladies and ring the bell. Jay Alexander in there pontificating, as he is wont to do. All right, the bell is rung right off the bat. Jaxi Velineux goes straight to the center of the ring. Faylen following her right in. The two women facing off against each other. And now they lock up right there in the center of the ring.
Of course, facing on a winning streak, right? So she's like a tough one to beat lately. Not that Jaxi's been doing too bad, but I think Jaxi's been focused on toughening up lately. Like if you've been paying attention to her matches, she's been a little more vicious and a little more tough, especially for the last like 6 months or so. So it's working for her, but it takes
She's definitely been embracing the inner kitty that she has there. I mean, the feline ferocity that is inherent in her, she has definitely been embracing that a lot more lately. However, along with that comes such a propensity for being easily distracted. And that's one of the things that Jaxi's definitely going to have to work on to get back on top is not being distracted so easily while she's in the ring. She has to maintain that focus on her opponent.
I like it.
Jaxi shooting off the ropes right there. Looks like she took her down with a sliding kick or some sort. Now she reaches down, picking her up. Jaxi with that mighty roar. Faylen coming up. Eye rake right across the eyes of Jaxi. Taking the steam out of her. Big kick to the gut. And now Faylen has Jaxi in a side headlock. Jaxi fighting to get out of it. Faylen dragging Jaxi over to the ropes. Looks like she's trying to push her into that corner.
Jaxi might be a little bit smaller than Faylen, but they're about the same weight, so I imagine like it's pretty easy for the two of them to kind of drag each other around.
And now we have Faylen just pushing Jaxi back in there. You're absolutely right. Neither one of them giving off any weight advantage to the other. And while Jaxi is a little smaller height-wise and maybe a little, the musculature is definitely a bit different there between those two. Jaxi's wily.
She is.
And she's got that, the feline grace that comes out at times when she's wrestling. It's something Faylen's going to have to figure out how to deal with. And now Faylen looks like she's just going to deal with it with straight power. She is up on top of that rope as she is pounding into Jaxi. Jaxi about done with that stuff. Grabs Faylen, slams her down, and then Jaxi goes to pound it on her. Faylen getting a little bit of what you give me. And now Jaxi comes springing off that top rope. Beautiful moonsault right there as she catches Faylen full flush in the face. Faylen down. Jaxi starting to regain her composure. She goes in for the pin. She's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, and no. Faylen able to get her shoulder up as Jaxi so close to getting that 3 count. Now Jaxi turning, looking at the referee. I think she's a little disgruntled. Thinks maybe that was a 3 count, but Jay only gave us a 2. What do we got going on outside? Jolene McKenzie has come down to the side of the ring. She is on ringside. Jaxi. She's got Faylen. Jaxi with that nasty D-elevator. We've seen it take so many people out as she nails Faylen with it. Jolene on the side. Jolene over there at ringside. She is saying something to Jaxi. Trying to get Jaxi's attention. Jaxi trying to stay focused. Jaxi with the city flip muzzle buster. Faylen in a lot of trouble right now as Jaxi is doing her best to ignore Jolene. Jaxi with the pounce pin. We've got it down. 1, 2. And no. Faylen's able to kick up out of that. Meanwhile, Jolene is up on the apron. She is doing her best to get Jaxi Velineux's attention. Jaxi trying to ignore it. Jaxi trying to stay focused on her match. Jay is over here telling Jolene to get down. Jaxi now distracted. Jaxi coming over here. I think she's got a few choice words for Jolene. Jaxi and Jolene used to be very close until Jolene made that turn to the dark side. Now Jaxi not understanding what the hell is wrong with her friend. She keeps trying, keeps believing that Jolene can come back. She's getting a little frustrated with her though, and Jolene is playing it up for all it's worth. Everybody telling Jaxi to ignore her. Oh no! Faylen takes advantage of Jaxi's momentary distraction. Faylen coming in from behind, nailing Jaxi. Now Jolene gets off the side. Jolene jumps down, having done her evil work right there. And now Jaxi in trouble as Faylen hit her from behind. Nasty discus punch from behind. And now Faylen takes control of the match. Jaxi thrown into the ropes. Faylen shooting off the other side. Jaxi coming right at her. Faylen waiting forward. Faylen leaping off the ropes. Rebound, wheel kick, and down goes Jaxi Velineux. Taking that full flush to the head. Jaxi down. Faylen in full control of the match now.
Well, you know, Faylen might be new to wrestling, but she is a phenomenon. You know, like, she's been here a bit now, and she's taken on some of the biggest and best that we've got, like including Jaxi, of course. But like,
And has gone
she's shown a
undefeated.
moment of, yeah, she hasn't had a moment of fear. She hasn't she never backs down. She came in here like, you know, saying give me a title, and she's never stopped, not even for a second.
And now, Faylen, you see that she threw Jaxi into the corner, came after her with that big corner combo. Jaxi looks like she's out. Jolene over there smiling like the cat that ate the canary, or maybe the canary that ate the cat on this one, because she has distracted Jaxi to the point that Jaxi has lost control of the match. Now we got the pin. She's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, and Jaxi, no. Jaxi shouting out no as she gets that shoulder up at the nick of time. Right there, Jaxi refusing to give in. Jolene still lingering around the outside, lingering around that ring.
Of course, it's Warzone, so it's kind of a dangerous situation. You know, like, Jordan can be there today. Like, that's a thing. Like, if there's nothing keeping the can be in that space, and if the girls end up outside, there's nothing stopping Jolene from, you know, kind of getting involved in what's going on here.
Absolutely, and that is rules of Warzone. You know that when you sign up for this on Sunday. Oh, Faylen coming, swinging out those legs. Jaxi there waiting for it. Big drop kick by Jaxi, and down goes Faylen. Jaxi trying to catch her breath. Jaxi shooting off the rope. Here she comes springing in. Jaxi another drop kick. Faylen dropped down. Jolene still on the outside. Jaxi taking care of business inside as she comes back, springing off the ropes one more time. Jaxi shoots off those ropes. She comes running in. Jaxi, the swinging Hurricane Rana, and she nails it perfectly. Faylen, no response for that, no defense for that, as she is taken down with that beautiful swinging Hurricane Rana by Jaxi Velineux. Now Jolene up on the apron one more time. Again, she is taunting Jaxi. Again, Jaxi distracted by Jolene, the one-time friend, now turning out to be an arch nemesis, if you will, as Jaxi goes over there to address Jolene. Jay Alexander's trying to keep control. Jay Alexander's trying to make Jolene get down, make her leave her alone, quit distracting Jaxi. Jaxi comes shooting over there. Jaxi running over, punching Jolene McKenzie, knocking her down off the apron.
Oh no, I think Jolene was able to move out of the way just in time before Jaxi punched her there. Lucky, like, Jolene's kind of fast like that on her feet.
Oh yeah, was expecting it, I guess, because yeah, she definitely was able to duck it. That's the frustration that Jaxi had, that she'd reach out, lash out at Jolene, and now they are no longer in the ring. Now they are outside the ring, and anything goes. Jaxi coming down. She is chasing after Jolene. I guess Jolene finally done pissed the kitty off. Jaxi coming after her. Boy, she looks madder than a cat that got tossed into the shower because she was in heat. And now Jaxi chasing after Jolene. Jay Alexander in there in the ring. He is counting. He's at 4. Jaxi chasing Jolene around this ring. Meanwhile, Faylen standing in the center wondering what the hell is going on. Faylen trying to get Jaxi back in there. Faylen wants a shot at this the right way. We're at 7. Jolene making sure to stay way out of Jaxi's grasp. Jay is telling him, get back in. We're at 8 now. Faylen's out. Faylen looks like she... what is going on out there? Faylen is out.
It looks like she's hiding behind the steps there. Ooh, and that's why. That's why.
She waited. She was laying in wait. As Jaxi came running around those steps, Faylen nails her. Jaxi down. Jaxi so focused on chasing down Jolene, she had no idea that Faylen was laying in wait behind those steps, hiding behind those metal steps, and it cost her as Faylen hits her, tosses Jaxi back in the ring. Faylen wants to end this one inside. She doesn't want to count out. She doesn't want a disqualification. Faylen wants to take this in the ring and finish it there. Jaxi, slow to get to her feet. Faylen waiting for her. Faylen shoots off the rope. She comes in. Discus punch. Jaxi rolls under it. That nimbleness of the cat. The quickness of that feline as she ducks under that spinning discus punch. Jaxi whipping back around. Big drop kick. Nailing Faylen right in the face. Faylen not expecting that. And that is something she's going to have to definitely deal with, is the quickness at which Jaxi is able to recover and respond. Jaxi looked like a super kick as she drops Faylen. Jaxi up on the top rope. Faylen slow to get up, shaking her head, trying to clear the cobwebs. Jaxi Velineux up on the corner right now. Faylen up. Jaxi poised. Jaxi comes flying off. Jaxi Big flying clothesline as she nails Faylen. Jaxi lays across the body, shield for legs. Here we go. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Jay Alexander saying we only had a 2 count on that one. Ooh, I could have sworn that was going to be a 3.
That looked like it was going to be a 3 to me. But, you know, sometimes people can really surprise you, like how they can just keep fighting through all this, right?
Jaxi did that flying nacho lariat, one of her signature moves, and boy, she hit Faylen with that, and Faylen still looks groggy from it. Oh, what happened here? Jaxi waited too long. Jaxi let her catch her breath. Faylen, the force crush. Faylen, roll up pin. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall. Still undefeated as far as I know. Faylen! Not at all. And I'm sure Jaxi is about done with this crap with Jolene. Faylen, the Fallen Knight, your winner of this match.
Oh, well, it looks like she's headed our way. Faylen saying, I suppose that will do as a warm-up.
I don't know what she's talking about there. A warm-up for what?
Faylen telling Jaxi, now shoot, kitty.
Okay, Faylen looks like she's got something to say right now. Jaxi slowly makes her way back up the ramp and out.
Since Aries wanted a sip, here it is. With no way anyone can ruin the match. First Blood. I'll see you next week.
First blood, that's the stipulation. The first one to draw blood wins.
Yep.
Okay, well, Erie, I guess you got your answer.
She said she was going to accept any stip Faylen laid out, right? And that's the stip.
Right. So the Fallen Knight has set the stipulation for the match. That's the terms. First blood. I guess Erie's going to have to respond to that, and that's the way it's going to be.
Oh, I'm also getting some news from the back about something else, Wade.
What's that?
It seems that once Jaxi got to the back and Jolene, Jax started having some words between each other in the back there. Somebody in HR called up to management, and it seems like not only will we have all these other lovely matches happening on Summer Madness with our no DQ or First Blood, Jay versus Monty, Nick versus Michael, James versus Voodoo. We're also going to see Jaxi versus Jolene to see if they can settle their stuff together on Summer Madness as well. So there you go. That's a pretty full card. I think we got
wow.
I think we got 9 matches or something like that all in total. I think we're rocking it.
I hope people buy big bottles of sunscreen because we're going to be on the beach for this, folks. And right out there in the blazing sun for 9 matches, it sounds like. So make sure you stock up on your sunscreen. Make sure you get them sexy bikinis and sexy swimsuits. make sure you get everything you need for a day at the beach, because Summer Madness happens next Saturday at noon. SLT.
That's right. And I'd like to thank everybody for hanging in there with us today. It was a big show full of lots of words and full of lots of matches, and I hope everybody had a very, very good time.
Thank y'all so much for coming out. Wild, good to see you. I'm glad you can make it. Shiloh, nice to have you here. Hope you enjoyed your first time at a wrestling event. Ashley, nice to have you. Calico, good to see you. And of course, all the War Blood and...
Okay, so I guess that's it for this week's DCWF Warzone. Again, you can catch the entire thing live in Second Life. You can watch it at the island of Avalon in World. If you don't know how to get there, again, just join the group, the DCWF fan group. Open the notices and take a look at one of the posted knowledge, because one of them might have a landmark. Okay, so I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
Loves and kisses to everybody. Give loves and kisses to Wild. Give me some hugs and kisses from Emma.